Hello everyone. Today there was Samsung Cup final game 1 between Jinsheo vs Park Jong-hwan, vs Jinsheo. Many people have been waiting for this game. Nowadays, Jinsheo doesn't know how to lose the game. And he said that his goal is not losing any game in the World Championship in this year. And he is doing it well until now. And Park Jong-hwan still he is challenging for the World Championship, and so he has got one more chance to challenge with Shin in the Samsung Cup. So this is a very interesting match. Nowadays, Shin is ranked number 1 in the the world rank, and Park Jong-hwan was world 3, but this time he has got chance to challenge in the final of the Samsung Cup, so he goes up rank number 2 in the world. Yeah, so this is a very interesting match. Okay, let's just start from now. Shin handled the black and Park Jong-hwan was white, and in the beginning they just played the double start as usual and they invaded 3-3. You can see until now is quite common, and when he approached here, Park Jong-hwan has played this pincer, and this is a bit interesting. Nowadays, I couldn't really watch this pincer that much time, yeah, but I saw that, and even Shin just decided to invade at 3-3. Very normal move. He didn't even use any difficult to Joseki. I think I really want to know how much Shin is studying for the beginning. Yeah, when white plays here, and Shin suddenly has played block and shoulder. This is interesting. I think even AI is not pointing this move. Yeah, when I search with my AI in the computer. Yeah, and then white has the answer of course, and the black just extend here. Yeah. Somehow, if white just ignore, there will be any time Atari and Tiger's mouth is sente, because white must answer, because if white just ignore, there will be push and cut. Yeah. So white must answer here, then if black just jumps here, this fighting will be not exactly good for white. Yeah, now black is much better. That's why it's necessary to answer here. Yeah. I think the Shinjin's thought, and this is like good exchange, and even he just made a cool move, nice move, and I think this is keeping the next plan as well. It was very interesting. They are very thick, and later, actually Shinjin is showing us black can attack Hane here. If white answers, then attach, and then this Joseki will be very suitable for black. It's beautiful, right? So I really felt that very surprised and impressive how much he is studying with AI. Nowadays I also always study with AI with my computer. Yeah, but I think even he is finding out something AI is not pointing at the first move. Yeah, that means I think he just keep testing AI by himself. Yeah. So Park Jong-hwan, yeah, just approached the lower side. But until now, I don't mean the white is bad. Just they are even. Black made the sente and then answer here. Yeah, they move to the lower side. Now lower side become biggest, and then now black triple hane. Yeah, this is also joseki. That means now instead of just catching the sente like this, I think maybe Shinjin was thinking about this variation as well. And if black just goes here, then this push is gonna be very good. And black can even consider to push the lower side. Then maybe I think Park Jong-hwan can consider to play here as well. Yeah, there are many decisions. And Shin just decided to complete the joseki at the lower corner, even though he is a good day. Just white just answer, and the black has to connect, and then two space jump. It's very normal, right? Even until now. And then Shin played Hane, as I said just now. This is what he is telling to Park Jong-hwan, please answer brother here. Then I'm gonna attach here. When you capture this, then it's just so beautiful. Yeah, I agree about this one. Yeah. So even that those positions are really suitable with black's influence. Yeah. So now the upper side has no value. So white just ignore with the knight move. Is really understandable. And Shinjin just push and then extend. Normally, we shouldn't save here because now this is so painful. White doesn't have enough base. So now two stones become small. Yeah, and the white has to play the two space jump. Until now is also very gentle and usual. Yeah, so I don't think they were nervous. I think just they used the common move each other. So somehow until now I felt that a bit boring game. They will not have exciting fighting. Yeah, but it's different in the middle game. You can see that. So black just extend here. Black had a decision at the lower corner. Normally, most of the time, black prefer to play the Kusumi. Yeah, because if black doesn't play anything there like this, then white also can use like what Shinjinso did just now. Yeah, like this. Anytime white can switch, yeah, and then get the side again. That's why when black catch the sente, black has to play at the lower side. I mean lower corner. Yeah, this is the biggest. And Kusumi will be normal move, but I think maybe here has a no potential. This is what he doesn't like it. That's why Shinjinso just want to get the territory more. Yeah, if white answered, then of course black can just ignore. Yeah, now there will be no more Aji. Even black can consider to play the knight move as well. Yeah, knight move is gonna work. Yeah, but maybe some people might ask me why now black can't play the knight move. If black doesn't have this exchange, then white can Kusumi and double Hane. You know, just now if black plays here, this Hane will be very painful. White can get a lot of points. But if black has this exchange, then black can connect. Yeah, so this is of course much better for black. Yeah. So that means black has to capture, then white can cut, and then Hane here. Even though black can capture this, white lower side is so good. Yeah, that's why we don't play the knight move there. So when black plays here, Park Jung-hwan thought there is no value. If white just answer, then there will be jumping. And if white just plays here, black can reduce here. So he just decided to play the one space jump. And this is like, it doesn't mean you want to make the big territory at the lower side. Just this is good for each other. Yeah, if black plays a knight move, then left hand side is getting better. That's why now he has a plate. And black still have to reduce, black had to reduce there. So it was like middle game fighting now. And black played here, then there was one thing was interesting. When black plays here, AI said that this is a bit bad exchange. Yeah, this I was a bit surprised when I watched this move. Yeah, normally I think the immediately want to exchange this one, but maybe if white plays however and then black pushes here, I think AI knows that is not good. Yeah, even though white just plays a knight move, and if black plays here, then the white can just play something else. Yeah, that's a little bit bad exchange, I understand. Yeah, but usually as a human, then we don't like this kind of attach. That's why immediately we have a habit to make this exchange and make black's group heavier. So it was interesting to me. Anyway, still they are playing well. I cannot see any big mistake, and they are playing perfectly. And the white answer, and the black prefer to go out to center. And then white has played a knight move, and this was a little bit wrong direction. And now main area is the center. So if white just spend one more step at the center, that was much better. Yeah. In the actual game, white plays here. Even this was one of the vital point. And if black plays here, you can see that, wow, here is getting bigger. Even though black cannot hold big territory, it's much better than white plays there first. Yeah. And if you want to play here, then anyway, this is gonna be Sente. And then if white just separate here, you know, Shay will be too bad now. Yeah, we can't play like that. Yeah. That's why in the actual game, when white plays here, this is also possible to consider. But Shinjinso just keep pushed here. And the white asked the vital point, and they exchanged until now. Yeah, still is very difficult. Yeah, no one was winning the game. It's really World Championship final. And Shinjinso has played here. This was also amazing move. If white doesn't answer, then there will be attach. You know, if white extend the black just connect here. If white just attack here, this is impossible to challenge now. Yeah, you know, we can't play like this. So Shinjinso played here. Park Jung-hwan had to answer. Okay, and then now Shinjinso is getting territory now. This is super big now. If black just plays somewhere else like this, you know, this is so small now. And if white just blocks here, even though white cannot hold big territory, is much better than black plays here first. Yeah, and then white knight move, and then a Hane and large knight move again. become center is the main area. Yeah, they have to fight right at the center. So now Shinjin's caught, Atari push, extend, and then asking Shinjin whether he want to answer or not. Yeah, he doesn't want to give this one. So if black just ignore, then Park Jung-hwan want to just keep push on here. Because black is impossible now. Yeah, the lower side will be in big trouble. So now Shin Jin-seo just decided to answer here. For this game, the one of the main point is the aji of the right hand side. So I must explain to you guys what happened will be there. Yeah. So even now when white plays here, actually black can consider to make the aji there. What kind of aji is there? Can you find out? Yeah. At the first, I can show you the actual game. Black hane, white push, and the white black extend. And let's say that somehow here will be super big. Look, become center will be super big. That's it. But in the actual game, white couldn't play there. Yeah. It was very interesting. If there is nothing special, if white take the perfect base, then it was okay. But it wasn't like that. So if black attach, this will be super good. Sorry, let me close the program. I forgot to, yeah. Okay, fine. If black attach here, white feel very hard to answer. Firstly, we can think about the lower hane, then black can cut here. White captures, then black can take 4 stones. Now it's super big. Yeah, it's really big. Even maybe black might challenge to Atari here as well, if black has enough gold threat. I didn't think about detailing whether black should play here or just connect. And if white just captures this, then black can Atari here and capture back this one. It's also super big. White cannot consider this. And then what about another move, the upper hane? Upper hane is also not gonna be okay. Yeah, black can just simply connect with this. Even though white just make the double Atari here, double hane, because I think black can change the sequence. Yeah, black can even hane here first. Yeah, my mistake. Because if white answers, then which one is good plan? Black can just cut here and then connect, and this one make the one eye, and then black can have a capturing race. White cannot challenge for this fighting. So finally, I think white can only consider to play this move. Yeah, this is possible. If black just hanes here, then white can play here. There will be nothing accident. But the problem is if white plays here, attach is so much painful. This is gonna be sente, and then connect is sente. Even knight move is gonna be sente. Black get a lot by sente. That's why getting something by sente is the point. Not white plays here. White got a lot, but it was not sente. Black can still play the next move. Yeah, that concept is very important. That's why they both know each other. So Park Jung-hwan decided to play attach here. Yeah. That means like, hey brother, if you play here, I will be angry. You cannot consider this kind of aji, because now I have a supporter. You cannot think about that. Yeah, it's different, right? So now Shin Jin-seo of course knows that hane and then Atari. Hane and then tenuki. Yeah. Somehow, if white just play the block here, we really want to play Atari. But I think that they both were thinking about this. This is a super big place. Yeah. And if black captures, then white can just connect here. Black cannot hope just now that aji. Yeah, but I think the Atari was also making sense. Anyway, Shin Jin-seo decided to tenuki. Somehow I think this is making attractive Park Jung-hwan to play here. I feel about that. Normally, if we don't play, just like if black exchange and if white answer and then tenuki, capturing this value is getting down. If black just Atari, white should capture. Capturing is not that big. But somehow if black doesn't Atari and then just tenuki, capturing is super big. I think I will consider capturing too. Because if black Atari and the white has to capture, there is this exchange. It's very sweetie now. It's very sweet. And if black just do that and the white captures, even there we can have this exchange. That's why I think if this is my actual game, and if my opponent plays here, I think I will consider to capture. Maybe even I will not breathe. So it's really as a human, and I can really understand for this move. But this was a bit rush. Yeah, I think the AI is pointing me this was much better to fight. Yeah, because now, starting first at the center and who has a catching up who can catch up the control is really important. If black just bit like actual game, the vital point the white can hane and then start to fight like this is much better. You can't compare. There is opened, yeah. So it was difficult. But Park Jong-an, yeah, couldn't accept this one, as I said that. And Atari capture, but this was super good vital point. Yeah, it made Shin Jin-seo to lead a little bit, about 1 point, yeah. Now black is asking white, oh, hey brother, do you want to connect at the neutral point? I will be very happy about that. And if you consider to play there, I will cut this one. And then when you just play like this, and I'm willing to give you my 2 stones like this, yeah, you can just take it. And I will get the left hand side. Yeah, something like this. Here is of course much bigger, yeah. And normally, if this is happen, then we can't really consider to connect to the neutral point, yeah. But still, it doesn't mean it made Park Jong-an to lose the game. Still, Park Jong-an can be calm, could be calm here, and then connect this first. Because if black just consider cutting here, then still white can try to survive. Yeah, still there is open, and if black just answers, still there are many methods to survive. Yeah, white can even play here. Yeah, there are many aji. It might be maybe different option, but still there were possible to fight. Yeah, but in the actual game, Park Jong-an, yeah, finally, he opened his gun, his weapon, and he just bit the vital point. Yeah, finally, I think suddenly the game was very, very like tough. Yeah, and like as usual, it's a middle game. Yeah, so Shin Jin-seo need to answer, of course, and then white just goes here. And then now was very hard for white. If white just cut here, seems this is going to be okay. But there will be very detailed reading. Now, detailed reading. If like Atari and then push here, white cannot consider to save 2 stones. If he does it, then push couple times his sente. And then black can save 1 stone. Black can save this stone. Because white should save 4 stones. And then black can push. The center is in big trouble. White is all dead. Yeah. So now, if white just step back here, then there will be bonus, and then even black can push here. Then black is getting a lot. So now Park Jong-an just played here, and then Shin Jin-seo just pushed here. I think they both know that. Now somehow white is in trouble. If Park Jong-an has to step back here, now this is in trouble. Although this is in trouble, still white should play like this. Yeah, it's not gonna be that. Yeah, that's gonna be sent as well, like this. Yeah, black is definitely getting a lot of a point from this fighting, but still it was playable. Yeah, maybe around maybe 2 points. Black was leading. But now Park Jong-an finally he used the hardest move here. But if Shin Jin-seo doesn't know how to punish this, then it become good move. And you can see that Shin Jin-seo's reading skill. If black just answers, then white will be very happy to return here. Because now push and cut is nothing. Yeah. Even though black can capture 2 stones, then white has to give up the side. I mean the black should give up the side. Then black is not getting anything from here. So Shin Jin-seo finally, yeah, he opened the weapon. Yeah, if white answers, then we can't talk about this. Yeah, because now white should be very, very, very pity. Even though white can save here, yeah, like this, they are gonna be in trouble. White can't Atari. Yeah, center will be in trouble too. If he wanna save everything, maybe it might be dead all like this. Yeah. His opponent is Shin Jin-seo now. I think he will not forgive this. So now the white should no method he should push. And this is a highlight of this game. Oh, here reading is very hard actually. It's not that easy. Yeah, it's not that easy. Suddenly Shin Jin-seo just push here. And then when he answers, now even the white just plays here, 5 stones are big, about 15 points, but we can't give up this one. We cannot give up this one. If white saves here, then this will be dead. So white should answer, is necessary. This is black's right. Yeah. And then Shinjinso decided to push and then cut. This was final move. And then done. Game over. Wow, this was a very great reading. And if the reason is if white plays here, if we were just thinking about simply, then maybe, what is that? I don't get it. Yeah, but there will be push and hane, and the white plays here, black can play double hane. So it's game over. Totally game over. The reason is, you know, the ladder and net doesn't work. If white set up the net, then there will be connect and die. And, you know, no matter how, it's impossible to make a ladder. Yeah. I think the white can only consider the one idea. White can even push here. But I said that black is not gonna answer. If this is possible to exchange, that white will be very happy. White can just make the ladder. But if just ignore, and just now I said that black exchanged here, right? Even the white plays here, this Atari is sente. That's the point. And even black can just extend here. Yeah, white must answer and then black can save. Then black just lost here a little bit, but center group is so big. Yeah, so it doesn't work. So Shinjinseo's reading was perfect about this area. Oh, so Park Jong-hwan decided to trade, but this trading was not okay for white. You do remember just now it was white area, but somehow their capturing position is like even. Yeah, maybe somehow black is getting a little bit more, and then even Shinjinso was keep active. Yeah, he was asking to Park Jong-hwan, do you want to answer? Then I want to make all the sentence I can play here, and then let you play at the neutral point. Then obviously, yeah, black was leading enough now. Yeah, over the 5 point. So Shinjinso, Park Jong-hwan knows that, so he should try something else, and then even he knows that he can't play like passive move. Yeah, it's so painful. So he was getting more territory, but finally Shinjinso opened his weapon this time. But this time weapon is gonna work. Yeah, white can save this group, but yeah, it was a quite pity. Here somehow, you know, white has to play to keep at the neutral point, and then black return here. Their cutting point is in trouble. White need to answer and then make center again and then connect. Yeah, game over now. Territory was not even similar. So they had to play the end game very hard after this, but already gap was so much. Yeah, around 10 points. Somehow I can say that. If white was keep playing the game now, white was Park Jong-hwan was tidying his mind and mood and preparing for the next game. Yeah, game number 2. So now Park Jong-hwan, even Shinjinso didn't get in the call. Yeah, he just connect here. Yeah, one kind of the reverse end game and preparing the call because black was winning so much now. Yeah, and then now Park Jong-hwan resign. So they are 1-0 now. Yeah, today we saw that again. AI Shin, yeah, AI Shinjinso again. Yeah, I cannot even see any mistake really. Yeah, Park Jong-hwan has played well, but somehow, even their game is always very close. Yeah, in the middle game, the who makes mistake first is usually Park Jong-hwan. So let's see that in the second game, Park Jong-hwan can recover for that and he can challenge the second game again, and then they are going to the final game. Yeah. That's the key point of the watching this competition. Yeah. Okay, so it was a very great and amazing game. It was very energetic at the middle. Yeah, and then also very impressive. Yeah, they are especially Shinjinso's reading skill. Yeah, at the center. Yeah, I can't feel he's nervous even though World Championship final game. Yeah, that's why he is Shinjinso. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching for this video. Then see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. Bye!